How could the reality of American slavery coexist with the idea of American liberty? American liberty and slavery are almost polar opposites. In my opinion, these two things cannot coexist by any means. Slavery, in simple terms, is taking away someone's freedom and rights and basically having control over them. In no way does this represent American liberty. During the years of slavery, African Americans were controlled by their slave owners, had no voice for themselves, and were doing what somebody else told them to do every day for their life. Not even children had any form of freedom, some from the time they were born to the time they died. When Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, he claimed all men were created equal and wanted to extend life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness to everyone. But this did not include African Americans, indentured servants, or women. He also owned slaves and took almost 100 years before slavery was finally abolished, and everyone had rights to American liberty. Even though the Declaration of Independence was written with good intention, it did not apply to enslaved African Americans. The idea of freedom and slavery contradict each other too much for them to exist at the same time. Even though our founding fathers preached about freedom, they did not address the issue of slavery and was still the biggest labor force back then. The simple answer to this question is that slavery and American liberty cannot in any way coexist.
Great job, great job. Everybody give Obi a round of applause. Applause, whatever this shit is.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, man.
I'm a cash
Fucking spit choking in my mouth and shit.
No.
Oh, nah, you definitely not passing.
I actually did. He said, I'm not even